Selamat berjumpa lagi. I'm Andini Effendi. Welcome to Indonesia Now.
Hello, I'm Dalton Tanonaka. Thank you for joining us, and a special welcome to our viewers in Sydney. A key figure in a major bribery scandal has now been tracked to Cambodia. Nunut Nurbayati is wanted for questioning for her role in the tainted election of a central bank official in 2004. She left Indonesia and was supposedly in Singapore, but authorities now say Nurbayati entered Cambodia from Thailand in March. Her passport has since been revoked, and governments are working to bring her home. Dozens of sitting and former lawmakers were allegedly bribed to select Miranda Gultom as central bank deputy governor.
A former prosecutor found himself defending corruption charges in another high-profile bribery case. Siru Sinaga was indicted Monday for taking a $50,000 bribe from tax official Gayus Tambunan. Authorities say that led to Tambunan's acquittal of corruption charges in March last year. Sinaga is also accused of obstructing an investigation and abusing his authority. The next hearing is June 16. If found guilty, the former law enforcer faces 20 years in prison and a fine of more than $115,000.
The number of dead rose to 28 in the capsizing of a passenger ship off Borneo. Recovery teams pulled 10 more bodies from the water Tuesday. The Bartasia had left Panjan port in Kota Baru Monday morning when it was hit by high waves and strong winds and capsized. Authorities said some victims were trapped in the ship, other bodies found floating at sea. The ship carried 4 crew members and 100 passengers when it hit the bad weather 2 hours out of South Kalimantan.
The president made it clear Thursday he is not pushing his wife or children to take his place in the next election. There had been speculation that Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono was grooming a family successor when he must step down in 2014. Yudhoyono also told a Young Leaders Forum in Jakarta that he's not seeking a legal way to stay past term limits.
Saya bukan capres tahun 2014. Istri, saya ulangi, istri dan anak-anak saya juga tidak akan mencalonkan jadi presiden 2014.
That leaves his Democrat Party without a strong candidate.
Indonesia's global standing as a shoemaker is poised to take a foot up. And that's if certain industry conditions are improved along with ongoing demand, as Indonesia Now's Tasha Ludmilla reports.
Many of the world's most recognized shoes brands make their products in Indonesia. They include Nike, Adidas, and Reebok. The Indonesian Footwear Association Aprisindo says that by the end of this year, as many as 20 major footwear companies will have factories here. Industry revenues last year topped $3.2 billion at only 67% capacity. Exports grew by $400 million in the same period.
Kita sendiri kadang-kadang juga kurang memappreciate, kadang-kadang produk ini lokal, maka kalau kita nggak pakai Indonesia, mereka lebih setuju.
But analysts and the industry group says bigger growth is limited by infrastructure problems.
Pelabuhan Tanjung Priok kalau dibandingkan dengan di Vietnam sudah 3 rit, kita baru 1 rit. Lambat di Cakung Cilincing, belum di Prioknya. Hal-hal seperti itu yang membuat sebenarnya daya saing kita menjadi mahal.
Despite the problems, industry leaders say that Indonesia could overtake Vietnam and become the second largest footwear exporter in the world after China by next year. They are counting on ongoing export demand and increased efficiency and support at home to make that happen. Tasha Ludmilla, Metro TV, Jakarta.